Hello! We are in Kamakura today. Such an exciting place I get to explore, and if you ever wondered
what they have in the bedside table in a Japanese hotel, it's not the Book of Mormon. It is a flashlight. This, which I thought might be some type of Bible, but it is actually just a mirror. So, and then like the generic hotel crap. So, oh, and some coffee cups. But no one's being saved in this hotel room. So here is a quick little haul from the drugstore last night. I got the aloe for my back, but I also got some little makeup things. I'll probably get more later, but this was kind of the initial one. These are some sheet masks that I'm excited to do tonight. I got like this really like TikTok famous mascara. Along the same line, I got this TikTok famous really fine tip liner, which I swatched right there. It looks really good. Then I got like this hair jelly, which is like kind of like supposed to be like a mousse, you know, to like hold it. And then speaking about hair, this is like a little stick that helps like keep flyaways down. It's kind of like glue for your hair, but like not sticky. And then I got this fun like fixing tint, which I'm assuming is supposed to mean like lip stain. I think, because it's definitely for lips, but I think that's like what the translation is. But anyways, and then I got this brow gel, which like looked like a normal shade, but as you can tell, the packaging is sparkly and the product is sparkly. And it's also like very warm. It's like camel or something. So I don't know that I'll be able to use that on my brows. Maybe as like an eyeshadow base. And then I got this green felt tip liner. I love the packaging, how like square it is. And I have that swatched right there. The brown is from the brow gel, so it's a little, changed the color a little bit, but that's that. And then lastly, just one more black eyeliner pen because I have been looking for one since I wasn't able to use the Kat Von D one anymore, like years ago. I have not found a dupe, so hopefully Japan comes through. But anyways, that's my little Japan makeup haul.
So at all of the convenience stores, they have these little like frappe machines where you're supposed to get something from the freezer and put it in and it makes like a smoothie, but I couldn't really figure it out, so that was just a clip of me not figuring it out. And then here's like the little haul I got from the convenience store. The purple Red Bull is a Japan exclusive actually. And then here is the view at Ofuna Station. It was a very busy morning as I was drinking my drinks that I got from the store. I realized throughout the course of the day, I rode on like every type of public transport. I rode on a train, I rode on a subway, I rode on a monorail, I rode a bus, I did it all. I went to this really popular shopping street to get some food and kind of check out what this is all about. It's highly recommended by a lot of people to come and check out this area. I loved the outfits that I was seeing, and you will see just a lot of like different types of people out here having a walk around and buying things from the shops and stuff like that. These purple flowers really caught my eye. I walked past them and I walked back, and then I like stopped to look at them on the way back again. I wish I could have bought some if I wasn't staying in a hotel. These are just like some cool shops as I was walking, some street food. I'm actually kind of regretting I didn't get one of those, like now that I'm watching it back. And then I went to this fortune telling place where you could buy a fortune and either keep it if you liked it, or you can tie it up, which is supposed to bring you good luck. Mine said I had a really lovely smile that brought happiness to people. And then I saw this gachapon machine that was for BTS, and Kayla really loves BTS, so I wanted to get her a gachapon, so I did. She'll have to wait and see who it is, though. Okay, these strawberries I loved so much, and I am on the hunt for them again. If I see them again, I'm getting like 12. I've been thinking about it since. I wish I'd gotten more. And then I got one of these, which is kind of like mochi with strawberry and I think red bean on the inside. It was pretty good, but I wouldn't get it again like I would the strawberries covered in sugar. Then I went to this rock shop, no surprise. I love looking at different types of rocks. I only got like a little tiny gem for my collection, but it was still super fun to look around and everything like that. So when I was doing research for Japan, people told me not to try sushi in Japan because it wasn't like the US. It was a little more authentic, but I wanted to try it anyways, and it was okay. I think this miso soup was better, to be honest. And they gave me this like shrimp thing with the shell on it and told me I could eat the whole thing, but wasn't feeling it. Then I went to this soap store where they make like jelly soaps, and it was really cool. They had like a hand washing station where you could dry out the products. And I ended up picking up a couple of their like face wash versions. I think I'm going to keep one and give one to someone else. Those were the face washes I was talking about. And then as I was walking by, I noticed this little like alleyway. And amongst the hustle and bustle, it was just right there, just so peaceful. And then as I was making my way back to the train, I saw this ice cream store. And if anything, I am an absolute slut for ice cream. And it was so good. I'm glad I stopped. So I had to ride the bus to go to see this really amazing temple where they have a giant Buddha statue. I think it's like 12 feet tall or something like that. It's called Daibutsu, which was the sign there. And then this is just some views as I was walking around the temple, headed to go see Daibutsu. These were like made out of stone. One of the things you're supposed to do when visiting this shrine is you're supposed to wash your hands with the water. So here I am in line waiting to do that. I'm not totally sure if you do this at every shrine or just this one in particular. Forgive my ignorance, but here's like some Japanese maple that was around. There's the giant statue. There were so many people. I wish I'd gone earlier so I could get a photo without them in it, but just walking around this temple, so peaceful, so many spots to just kind of feel zen. But I just couldn't get over the statue. Like, I went back to look at it again because it's just like, it doesn't do justice in these photos or videos of just how massive this thing is. I mean, absolutely huge. Like Donald Trump, huge. And then these pretty flowers. There were some cool statues as well. And then I'm walking back towards home now. But not without making a stop at this really famous train crossing. I think it was made famous by an anime. But you can see by all the other people queuing up here that it's a well-known tourist spot. So I couldn't get the full view of it. I had to wait until this train came and only show you part of it. But it's right next to the water in Kamakura. It was headed towards Enoshima. And the water was so beautiful, but it was very windy. And if you look closely, there's surfers out there, and I think that they're a little crazy because it was very windy. As I was standing up on the hill trying to get the shot of the train just a second ago, I almost fell over, like, from the wind. I was literally standing there like, you're gonna be fine, you're gonna be fine, you're gonna be fine. Because I literally thought the wind was gonna knock me over. And then over there, that's called the Enoshima Candle. It's a historical landmark, but also it's funny because it looks like I was trying to zoom in on that couple. I promise I'm not being a creeper. And then at the train station, they had this little like model of the whole city, and I thought that was so cool. So I took a little recording of it, and then I ended up finding a view spot, like an observation deck of the city of what it looked like in the model. So here's just the view from the observation deck as I am headed to ride the monorail. So It's the only one of its kind. And instead of having tracks on the bottom, the tracks are on the top. If you see, there's nothing on the bottom, and it literally hangs in the air as you drive. So right now we're suspended in the air. There's nothing beneath us. And I saw this really cool statue on the way. I'm not actually sure what it is, but I'm literally hanging in the air right now. But yeah, it's so cool. It just like really makes you think of all the futuristic stuff that Japan has. And then I was on my way to Osaka. Oh, one other method of transport that I rode on the bullet train. The Shinkansen is a high-speed bullet train that goes about 200 miles an hour. And it was super cool that I got to ride it to Osaka, but I took a really late train, and so I was one of the only people on the actual train. And there's other carts on the train, of course, but I know it was a pretty empty ride. But then I got to my hotel, and it was raining, and it was very aesthetic, and I loved the rain sounds. I slept with the window open, just listening to the city breathe and the rain dropping, and it was just so magical and a great way to end the night and spend my first couple hours in Osaka. So this is the end of the video here, but there's about another 4 minutes or so of just rain sounds because I really was loving it, and it's really peaceful. So if you want to leave it on the audio and, you know, get to doing whatever you want to do while you listen to the rain sounds, you can. Or you can end it here, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!